So something fun about me, I'm 34, I'm a virgin, never had a boyfriend, I've never been on a date.
Daily reminder, you get to define what masculinity and femininity are for yourself.
Jenny again? Continue to discover modern women with Jenny to answer the question. The reason why men are walking away from dating. Support Jenny 1, and 1 subscriber. Thanks you and let's go.
Daily reminder, you get to define what masculinity and femininity are for yourself.
Daily reminder. UN-sanctioned hybridization of human and feline DNA is classified as mutation and is therefore
heresy!
Just remember, ladies, any man you pick is gonna piss you off. Just make sure to pick one that pays the bills.
So what I'm getting from this is that you have a low opinion of men in general and you only want them for their money?
Propaganda to
What? And guys, of course, there are men out there that actually procreate with women who have a low opinion of men in general and only want them for their money. And these are the men that I have absolutely no sympathy for when they eventually and inevitably get wrecked in divorce. Because if you really think about it, it's the simps that enable women's bad behavior that makes the modern dating market the dumpster fire. It is...
That's the goddamn truth.
If I tell you to leave me alone, and you leave me alone, you're legit dead to me.
Thank you, Jesus!
Sweetie, I stopped giving a crap the moment she tells me to leave her alone. Because if I want to play games, I got a PS5 and Xbox Series X and a gaming PC that costs more than your kidneys.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And if I want to play outside, I got a truck and an SUV with custom suspension. Seriously? A lot of you lovely ladies don't even come close to that level of fun.
Like, I was legit talking to a guy, and I said, I don't think we should speak anymore. He goes, okay, haven't heard from him in 5 days.
And you greet this as revelation.
Yeah, because he's talking to another woman that's not playing games with him. So enjoy playing games with your cats.
We're not interested.
So we as men have a fundamental misunderstanding of what boundaries are. The original video was of me saying that you shouldn't police your girlfriend's wardrobe. If she's going out wearing revealing clothing, you shouldn't have an issue with that if you actually trust her.
Oh, absolutely, comrade. You should definitely trust a woman who engages in untrustworthy behavior.
And this guy says, God forbid a man has boundaries, right? A boundary is when I have something that belongs to me, my time, energy, money, resources, and you want it, and I say, no, you can't have it, right? That is me setting a boundary.
You're actually very close to the point. Why do I think you're gonna miss it completely?
I can't set a boundary on other people. You can't set a boundary on your girlfriend and say, my boundary is that you can't do this. That's not a boundary. That's not healthy. That's control.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
No, comrade. That's 100% a boundary. So let me mansplain it to you in simple terms. See, I refuse to give my time, energy, money, and resources to a woman who wants to be in an exclusive relationship with me and wants exclusive access to my time, energy, money, and resources, yet she wants to keep acting like she's single by advertising her anatomy in public or online.
She belongs to the street.
See, I'm not going to police her wardrobe or tell her what to do because she'll never be my girlfriend. But comrade, just like I'm not going to tell her what to do, I'm not going to tell you what to do either. If you're willing to make a woman like that your girlfriend, knock yourself out. Just don't come back crying on TikTok when you realize that while she was your girlfriend, she was also recreational use only for Chad. Tyrone and Poopy the Clown?
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
I connected with this guy on Hinge, and he gave me his number, and we were going to talk this evening. So I text him, just got back from the gym, getting ready to get a shower and eat dinner, and he said, oh, you caught me right before bed. Who goes to bed at 8 o'clock?
A man who has to wake up very early to go to work.
What?
Look, I know this might be an alien concept to some of you, lovely ladies, but the vast majority of men don't have the option of staying up late and waking up at noon because they don't live off of alimony and child support like some of you do.
I don't know. definitely feel like
It doesn't matter how you feel!
You're in your 20s. Go hook up with that person you shouldn't be hooking up with. Dating in your 20s is messy. Now is the time to give into the urges and desires so that later on you're not resenting yourself or somebody else for it. You need to stop feeling bad for it. Who cares? We're all gonna laugh about it. We're all gonna die one day.
Oh, absolutely, ladies. If you're in your 20s, totally do what she says so you don't end up resenting yourself. And then stuff like this happens.
Imagine passing because I'm 20 with 2 kids, and I still have all my prime years ahead of me.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
And you end up resenting the men that refuse to commit to you and raise Chet and Tyrone's kids.
Not a chance.
And also, there's a good chance that after they grow up, your kids might start resenting you for all the proper garden tooling you did in your 20s instead of, raising them in a happy home with 2 loving parents.
It's sad, isn't it?
And also there's the matter of how can I put this in a YouTube-friendly way? All the gifts that'll keep on giving. Hooking up with the people you're not supposed to, and some of those gifts will keep on giving for the rest of your life. So, trust me, ladies, the bad decisions of your youth will inevitably breed resentment and regret.
So something fun about me. I'm 34. I'm a virgin.
Lies!
Never had a boyfriend.
Deceptions!
I've never been on a date.
Every day, more lies.
Seriously, I don't believe you. But just for the LOLs, continue the cringe.
Reason being, I don't want to be with anyone unless it is 100% a soul freaking calling. Like, I want to feel it in my bones, baby. Or I don't want it at all. Literally don't.
Now, let's put that through our Adeptus, Mechanical Certified Womanese Translator.
Cogitating.
The whole 6 feet, 6 inches, 6 figures, is for losers. I want 7 feet, 7 inches, 7 figures.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
Or don't and just keep doing what you're doing. We won't tell you otherwise.
But I will say, being so all or nothing definitely has its downsides. When you are so all or nothing, sometimes it can be very heavy on the nothing. It can feel scary when what you want hasn't taken form yet.
Yeah, because that guy doesn't exist, sweetie.
And that's not even just romantic relationships. I'm like this with everything. If I don't love it, obsessed, 100% all in, I don't want it and I won't accept it.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cringe. An adult life doesn't work that way at all. And it's probably why the men you want are like,
leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone.
Women are allowed to have standards. Men are allowed to have standards. My lord. It's okay to say, I'm not settling for ordinary.
Says the ordinary 34-year-old woman.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
And I am not anti-men. But bro, they hate to hear it. Well, who does she think she is? Oh, I'm sorry. I would pick you, but I won't.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
And the men you want didn't pick you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be a virgin at 34.
This chain of logic is correct, and what is correct is sacred.
Now, sweetie, despite what your mommy and daddy might have told you when you were a little girl, when a guy says something unflattering to you, it doesn't mean that he likes you or wants to be with you. It actually means what he said, and he doesn't, in fact, want to be with you.
Indeed.
But in any case, guys, a very common topic for discussion in the manosphere is that nowadays, women aren't virgins anymore when they get married like they were back in the old days. So, I'm curious, any of you guys willing to wife up a woman? If she's a virgin at 34, let me know in the comment section.
Really sad to say this, but you actually have to be very careful when you make a Clare's Law request.
So, for context, Clare's Law is a law in the UK that allows someone to ask the police if their domestic partner might pose a risk to them, or if they have a known history of violent behavior.
Because some police forces will tell the man that a request has been made on him. This lady said, I've done a Clare's Law, and the person was informed. And she quite rightly says, this could potentially put you at harm if they are a dangerous person.
If you're so suspicious about that guy that you want to file a Clare's Law request and you're afraid that him knowing you did that would make him want to hurt you, maybe don't date him in the first place.
In terms of whether they will tell the man it was you that made the request, I'm not sure. When I spoke to this lady more, she said the man had been told that the mother of his child made the request. So obviously he knew who it was. What? When I spoke to this lady more, she said the man had been told that the mother of his child made the request. So obviously he knew who it was.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So let me get this straight. She had unprotected intercourse with the guy and had the baby with him. But only after that she wants to know if her baby daddy could have a history of violent behavior.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
And this just feels really disappointing. It's really not very safe to make a Claire's Law request if they're going to tell him that you did it. And I think if women knew this, they would be thoroughly put off using the service, which is such a shame because when I made the video about it, so many women commented saying that Claire's Law had saved their life. Another thing that I didn't realise about Claire's Law is that once you do it and they give you a disclosure, you are not allowed to speak to anybody about it, not even your closest friends. I made a Claire's Law request and they told me that it would be a prosecutable offence if I spoke to anybody about the details. Again, that's another way in which you need to be really careful making these Claire's Law requests. So yeah, a bit of a disappointing update, and I really feel like the police need to look at this and make things safer for women who are potentially going to make a request.
Hey ladies, you know what protects you from violent men? Better than any law ever will. Common sense.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.